Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another special edition with yours truly, Miss Jazzy here. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, depending on whatever side of the world that you actually may be chiming in from. So I really love to hear where you're chiming in from. If you would just drop some information and let me know your name and what city and state that you're chiming in from. Of course, I am here in the upstate of South Carolina. So for those of you that may be in South Carolina, whoop, whoop, shout out to all South Kakalaki folks. And I tell you what, Tava has continued to grow all across the globe. And I know every single day, Monday through Friday, we do this whole motivational, inspirational, and a needs to know call. And there are people literally from everywhere chiming in. Of course, I represent South Carolina. There's several more South Carolina folks. I mean, I've heard Connecticut and New York and Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, Maryland, Washington, Philly, all over the world are chiming in and actually have said yes to living the Tava lifestyle. So tonight, hey y'all, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time you're going to be able to watch this video. But I want to take an opportunity really tonight talk about our flagship product, which is the VACIA Detox Tea. VACIA, which actually means to empty. So if you know anything about detoxing, there's so many benefits to actually detoxing. And, I'm going to leave it really to the expert. And I actually gleaned from this beautiful young lady who is a doctor amongst us here in Tava. She is a medical doctor, and Dr. Nicole Bramwell is her name. I've had, the pleasure of meeting her in person several times, working alongside of her, having interviewed her specifically, exclusively, I would say, on Turn Up with Tava Tuesdays with yours truly, Miss Jazzy. And she's got a video that actually breaks down not only the benefits of each product, but how to properly consume them. So, welcome everybody. Welcome. I see that you guys are chimed in. And so, for me to have a little bit of help, I'm going to be sharing the actual video that Dr. Bramwell breaks down. Again, as I said, the benefits as well as the proper way of how to consume the product. So, talking about the VACIA Detox Tea, right? And well, let's see. I guess I'm gonna have to get back to where I was with that. But in the meantime, in between time, how y'all doing? Let me know. Let me see if I can see any comments of folks that are chiming in. Let me see who's the first person that I can see. I actually may give away some actual samples of the detox tea for those of you that will engage with me and maybe let me know that you're interested to try it. Or if you can be able to acknowledge that you've already tried it and maybe what the tea have actually done for you. So let me see. I'm going to take a look at some of the comments in case you can be able to let me know that you've actually tried the detox tea. So it's really simple. I remember growing up, detoxing wasn't really something that we talked about as far as in the form of a tea. I remember we detox with laxatives or castor oil. I don't know if I'm telling my age with that, but if you know anything about castor oil, if you know anything about the laxatives, then that's really kind of harsh as relates to cleansing through the unwanted toxins and waste that's in your body. So one thing about this VACIA Detox Tea, it is very, very gentle. And there's 4 ingredients. You're talking the senna, chamomile, papaya, and dextrin fiber. And so Dr. Nicole Bramwell will actually be able to break down, again, as I mentioned, not only how to properly consume, but the benefits of such. And of course, I want to make this disclaimer that we don't claim to cure, mitigate any diseases, but oh, the testimonies. The testimonies, the testimonies. So I'm going to get ready to bring her voice around. She won't be on the screen, but if you can listen up.
Into existence, right? So, all right. So I am a medical doctor. I always like to start here. I'm a medical doctor, but I am not your doctor. Unfortunately, I can't be the doctor for all of you. So I am bringing information. We're not professing any cures or treatments.
Right.
What I do like to say, what I like to say about Tava products is that they support you in optimizing your health and getting your health in a better place. So whatever your health goal is, that's the other thing. It's not just about weight loss. So if you say, I don't need to lose any weight, I don't need to use the detox tea, I don't need any of that, well, yes, you do.
Yes,
you do. And I'm going to tell you why. All right. So we're going to start off. I always start off with the VACIA Detox Tea. And especially since we're focusing in on the gut, your gut is your second brain. Let me tell you a little bit about that. So you have what they call an enteric nervous system, right? And that means the nervous system that's associated with your gut. Guess what? That nervous system communicates with the rest of your nervous system. Yes, your central nervous system that involves your brain and the rest of your body, all the nerves everywhere and all the signals that are going everywhere with the neurotransmitters. And don't worry about any of the big language. Just get the gist of the point that things are connected. And so it's extremely important for your gut to be in good health. All right. So let's talk about the VACIA Detox Tea. So people say they don't need to detox. I've never detoxed. It's going to do X.
Okay, so let me pause it there. You know, some people have said, I don't need to detox. I don't want to use the bathroom like that. Have you ever detoxed? Yes or no? Have you ever detoxed? Yes or no? And I'm going to actually respond as well. So I want you guys to engage with me so I can see. I see there's some folks that are watching. And so I want to know, have you detoxed, or maybe it's been a while, or maybe you've never detoxed? I'm trying to see what audience I'm dealing with. Here we go.
They just don't know. But this is like the easiest thing on the planet, really, to put it into a bottle of water and shake it up, open it, of course, first, and pour it in. It's a, powder. So, this starts with telling people the right way to use this. So, you want this to work with your body. You want the detox to work with your body. So a lot of people think that there's going to be an increased advantage to taking this on an empty stomach. Like that's going to help you because your stomach's
not on empty, an empty stomach.
Empty out what else is there, and then that's going to make things better. Well, absolutely not. That's not going to happen. That actually is probably going to make you feel horrible, because it is meant to be taken around your heaviest meal, whatever that is for you.
Okay, time out. So what Dr. Bramwell has informed us, or should I say educated us, for those of you that are watching, regarding detoxing with the VACIA Detox Tea, not on an empty stomach. Okay. And I know some people have taken it upon themselves to do so, and that could very well cause cramps and make you feel very uncomfortable as you're trying to flush through. So again, the most important thing, if you are taking notes as it relates to properly consuming our VACIA Detox Tea as you're detoxing, is not to do it on an empty stomach. And as she mentioned, is to be done with your heaviest meal, whatever that meal based on your culture of your eating habits would be for you, whether that's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So we're continuing to listen to the voice of Dr. Nicole Bramwell. She has all the facts, and she's a trusted voice, being a medical doctor, and she's breaking down the importance and the benefits of this VACIA Detox Tea. Continue to listen.
Culturally, it could be your lunch for some people. So those folks in Jamaica, actually in Jamaica, usually the lunch, at least when I was growing up and I used to visit my grandfather and my uncle there, lunch was the heaviest meal. All right. And yes, I am what my husband affectionately calls a Jamaican. Okay. So I'm a first generation American, born to two Jamaican parents. All right. But so, you want to mix it into water, mix it up properly. Okay, so you want to shake it up and you'll see the color change.
Mix it into water.
I'm sorry, I don't have that demonstration. I didn't think of that until just now, but that's okay. You know what a bottle of water looks like, and here's your packet of tea, all right? And so you're going to mix it up until it darkens. It's going to look like tea. To me, it just tastes like, at best, um, unsweetened
Shake
tea.
it up.
But it really doesn't have any flavor to
Oh, I
me.
should
So
be
I just
shaking
drink
where
it.
y'all can
It tastes
see
like
it.
water. So you're going to do that, and then you're going to drink it, but you're going to drink it 30 minutes prior to your heaviest meal or 1 to 2 hours after your heaviest meal, because that's when your gut is actually going to be in motion. So the senna that creates gut motility, enhances gut motility, is going to work along with that movement. But you drank that bottle of water with the VACIA Detox Tea. I want you to drink some more water with it, because...
All right, time out. So, as Dr. Nicole Bramwell said, and I've mixed my detox, the sachet, with the 16-ounce water bottle. And this is room temp, okay, versus the cold. I think it dissolves a lot better as far as room temp. Now, I personally will not drink this tonight. This was really to be used for demonstration. I should have had it up where you could see it. But now that all the tea is kind of dissolved in there, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator because I like to drink mine cold. But I will be drinking and detoxing tomorrow. And I personally add a little honey to mine and kind of sweeten it up. But I do have some agave, so I may add that instead. But I'll be putting a little bit of honey to sweeten it up. But I will actually put mine in the fridge, and I will drink it cold tomorrow with my heaviest meal. Okay? And so we're continuing to listen in as we're getting educated of how to properly consume and the benefits of using the VACIA Detox Tea.
Have dextrin fiber in here.
Okay.
Anytime you add fiber into your diet, however you do it, more leafy green vegetables, all that stuff, you need to add water. And this is probably going to be a little bit too graphic for most people, but
you're taking note?
Or for some people rather. We're not going to mention any names. But what you're trying to create is a mudslide. All right, you can't create mudslide without water. All right, so fiber, think of them like small stones, rocks, and think of what you're trying to get out as rocks. And if you don't add any water, then you have no mudslide. Okay, so that's what we're trying to do. All right, although we're not trying to cause diarrhea. So, and apparently, if you don't use it correctly or some things are going on, sometimes when you have gut issues and you have a lot built up in there, watery stuff slides past the hard stuff. That's true. So, that can still get out and you think that everything's out, but actually it's not. You have more to clear out. So don't use that. Especially if it's your first time detoxing, you need to kind of keep in mind, I probably do have something to clear out, especially if you haven't been feeling well, or you've had gut issues over time, that there's more to come out. So you probably need to continue on the process. Seek help from your medical professional if you you think you're having problems, or just ask questions with the person that showed this to you, and they can get some answers to you. All right. So water with this. Okay. So senna moves the gut, so that's going to dislodge things that have been hanging out. Move, and unfortunately, they can hang out for a long time. If you've had gut issues for a while, actually, it takes your gut, when you start doing the right things, it takes your gut 8 to 12 months to actually correct from whatever was going on before.
All right, time out. So Dr. Nicole Bramwell said, if you've been one that have had gut issues, that, when you start using and doing the things that's right concerning getting your gut health together, it could take 8 to 12 months. So understanding that this is a process, and that if you are consistent and really serious about, getting your body back to a healthy state, should I say, because again, as she mentioned earlier, your gut is like your second brain. And when your gut is not healthy, you're overall not healthy. And we have solutions with these products that are so gentle as it relates to just detox and to overall cleanse your body, that you'll feel better. And so again, I want all of you that are watching to understand. I know many would like to see some immediate results, overnight gratifications, want to help your stomach to no longer sit in your lap and think it's going to happen with the snap of your finger. Well, it is a process, ladies and gentlemen. But I do believe that as you begin the process of cleansing your body, You will begin to flush through some of the waste and stuff that's in there that's probably been clogged up for weeks, for months, maybe even years. So we're continuing to listen to Dr. Nicole Bramwell, who is a medical doctor within Tava that have basically incorporated these products with her medical practice. And she's just breaking down not only the benefits, but how to properly consume the VACIA Detox Tea.
Okay, because it's expanded, it's not responding normally, and so this can be of great help for you to get that process started and get your gut back to better health. So let me give a definition of what I'm talking about when I talk about the gut. Basically, what we call the gastrointestinal system, and I don't mean to be complicated, so please, I'm not going to complicate this. So I'm going to abbreviate that by saying GI system, okay? Gastrointestinal system, so you can just say GI system or gut, and that starts from your mouth all the way down to the end where things come out, all right? And so that's what I'm referring to, that entire system.
Wow.
I'm sorry, that entire tract. Now the system includes not only that tract from your mouth to the end, it also includes your liver, your pancreas, and your gallbladder. So those things are actually...
So your liver, your pancreas, and your gallbladder. So keeping in mind that even as you're detoxing, it really is an overall cleanse. So think about your kidney, your liver, your lungs, as well as your gut and all that in between, from your mouth to your gluteus maximus. From your mouth to everything in between that will allow it to flow through your body to rid of, right? Is what this detox tea would ultimately help your body to do. And that's to really rid it of waste. So we're continuing to listen.
Part of your gastrointestinal system. So a lot of people ask, so when I detox, how do I detox? What do I need to take to detox my liver? Well, your liver feeds into your gut because it's part of the GI system. So that actually happens as you detox.
Happens as you detox.
Yes. When you detox your gut, you are helping your liver to detox. Now, your liver actually detoxes your body. It's filtering things, cleaning things, and then taking it out, right? When you detox, that's helping your liver. Okay, so you're detoxing your liver too by way of your gut.
That's good.
All right, so I hope that question is answered.
All right.
When we talk about the detox tea. Now, if you have, okay, so everybody has stress, right? Everybody has stress, especially now. There's been lots of stressful things happening. Your body responds to that. That's that enteric system. That's the enteric nervous system in your gut, right? And so if your gut's not functioning properly, the hormones that not the hormone, but the substance serotonin that controls your mood, it's actually produced by the bacteria, the normal bacteria that's in your gut. Well, if that bacteria is not normal, and that bacteria can't be normal if your gut's not acting normal, then guess what? You don't feel so good. And people that actually have what they call irritable bowel syndrome, which is kind of a functional gut issue, like it's still working, but you feel yucky and different things happen.
All right, let me pause right there because she said something that is often shunned upon, or maybe folks are just ashamed or embarrassed. So if you or someone you know have been diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome, okay, IBS, which basically means you don't use the bathroom regularly without some help, okay, I have solutions with this detox tea, and it only takes one sachet as it relates to mixing it with 16-ounce water bottle. That in drinking this with some additional water will help flush through to do the overall cleanse. I mean, I have friends as well as family that this detox tea has literally been a game changer and changed their lives, that where they went from using the bathroom maybe once every 2 or 3 days to now they are consistently able to use the bathroom daily. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a game changer. We're continuing to listen.
Depending on your level of stress and what have you. So that is actually associated with 30 to 40% more um, occurrence of anxiety and depression. So it's not the anxiety and depression going the other way, although that can happen too. But actually, if you have irritable bowel syndrome or other types of functional bowel issues like intermittent diarrhea, intermittent constipation, all of that pain, bloating, reflux, all of those things, then that is going to, your gut's not going to function properly. Serotonin is not going to be produced properly. And actually, 95% of the serotonin that's produced in your body is produced by the gut, what we call gut flora or gut bacteria, normal bacteria. Okay, so that's extremely.
So imagine that. I mean, maybe you wasn't aware, but again, this is a great opportunity to take some notes, because just think about the health condition of your gut affects your overall mood and how you feel. I mean, look at your gut right now. Like, what does it really look like? I mean, you can look at it and tell it's not healthy if it's bulged out, if it's hard, if it's sitting in your lap, if it's just protrude in a way that you're not pregnant and with child. So that means that some stuff clogged up in there that needs to come out, or there's some inflammation or swelling or something that's going on that would indicate there's a problem going on with your gut. We're going to continue to listen.
Important that you want to make sure that your gut is going to function. So if it's not cleared out, you should not go 3, 4, 5 days without going to the bathroom.
You should not.
Okay. I know it may have been normal for you while you were growing up, because a lot of people tell me that, and then auntie was like that, and mommy was like that, and everybody. So it became your normal background, but it's actually not normal for the body.
It's not normal.
And so it could be adding to some of the things that you are experiencing. All right. So, and then the chamomile and papaya, while I was going on that whole rant there, is about decreasing inflammation and also supporting their immune system. So they have these properties. So again, I'm not making any medical claims, so please don't go say that Dr. Bramwell said that. Oh yeah, the VACIA Detox Tea is going to cure my immune system. It is going to support and help you get your immune system probably in better balance.
Right.
But we're not talking about cure treatment here, okay? So definitely still follow with your doctor about whatever medical condition you may have. So the chamomile, so it has they have the properties also.
I'm sorry, guys.
And that is going to, your gut's not going to function properly. Serotonin is not going to be produced properly. And actually 95% of the serotonin that's produced in your body is produced by the gut, what we call gut flora or gut bacteria, normal bacteria. Okay. So that's extremely important that you want to make sure that your gut is going to function. So if it's not cleared out, you should not go 3, 4, 5 days without going to the bathroom.
You should not.
Okay? I know it may have been normal for you while you were growing up, because a lot of people tell me that, and then auntie was like that, and mommy was like that, and everybody. So it became your normal background, but it's actually not normal for the body. And so it could be adding to some of the things that you are experiencing. All right. So, and then the chamomile and papaya, while I was going on that whole rant there, is about, decreasing inflammation and also supporting their immune system. So they have these properties. So again, I'm not making any medical claims, so please don't go say that Dr. Bramwell said that. Oh yeah, the VACIA Detox Tea is going to cure my immune system. It is going to support and help you get your immune system probably in better balance. But we're not talking about cure treatment here, okay? So definitely still follow with your doctor about whatever medical condition you may have. So the chamomile, so it has they have the properties also being anti-inflammatory. And so since inflammation occurs with stress and different conditions, and that being quieted in your gut is actually going to help your gut to function better. When you have increased inflammation, things don't function well. Actually, your body's actually fighting kind of itself. And so clearing it out, getting detox, and we're also, that's just what's happening in your body. Let's not
Right.
even talk about what's happening from the outside when you go outside and you get exposed to toxins. When
That's
you're
right.
inside, you're cleaning the bathroom, you're cleaning, you're spraying whatever perfume, you're using cosmetics. All those things have things that don't belong in our body, but our body
That's
actually
true.
has to clear them out. It cannot do that efficiently if you have a bunch of inflammation, and may even add to the inflammation if your gut is not functioning well on a regular basis.
All right, so let's pause right there. She said a mouthful. Even as relates to just being outside and breathing the air that is toxic and fumes and all kind of smokes and things that are in the air that could be harmful. Also mentioning the things that we clean our homes with, from the toxins that we use, whether it's from our household cleaners for the bathroom, for the countertops, for whatever that it is that could be considered toxin. That's another reason why it is very important that you be able to detox your body. So not everyone, even including myself, needs to detox to lose actual physical weight or unwanted pounds, but it is as an overall cleanse because of the things that may have creeped into your body that is unwanted, such as toxins. And then, of course, there's something maybe I'm sure throughout the course of the day that you may have eaten that if it doesn't get a little help, it could get clogged up in your gut. All right, we're almost finished as we're talking about the VACIA Detox Tea. Again, we're hearing the voice of Dr. Nicole Bramwell, who breaks down not only the benefits, but the proper way to consume this particular product, being the flagship of Tava's product. So we're continuing to listen.
All right. So, and you can have good stress, and that still can affect you. Like, not good stress, but like I was looking for my wedding ring a little bit earlier before I came on here, and already I felt that feeling in my belly, like what? Oh, where did I put it? Where did I
Right.
leave it? So it can happen very, very quickly. Your body responds to you very, very quickly because of that nervous system, and so you have to be really aware of that. Okay, so that's the VACIA Detox Tea. I think I need to clarify that this can be used in different frequencies by different people, depending on what your rhythm is that it claims with the VACIA Detox Tea. So everybody's not stuck into the same rhythm. What I
Right.
do want to say is, from a medical standpoint, what we follow as a physician desk reference is that because this contains senna, even though it's natural, it's from an extract, so it's probably better that it is better than the synthetic.
Mm-hmm.
You want, I would not advise past 14 days in a row
Mm.
of taking the detox tea. That being said, there are multiple ways to avoid that. Some people that have had problems for quite some time, they take it every
Yeah.
other day. So it keeps
Every
them
other
going.
day.
That keeps their gut healthy, right? Some people will detox on the weekends to 2 to 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's regimen can be different. It doesn't have to be the same, but you can reap the same benefits. Okay,
Right.
may go at a different pace too, depending on what else you're doing. Okay, because as you do better, you have to do better, right?
Yep.
As you know better, you
You
have to
do
do better.
better.
So I'm telling you the know part. You're going to know it now. So now you need to do better. So once you start doing this, which I think actually happens naturally because your stomach actually feels full longer because you have the fiber in here,
Right.
that you actually start to make some better choices. But you need to keep going, especially if you're trying to change what you're doing. Okay. So,
All right. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Just a really breakdown discussion so you could hear really from what I consider to be an expert that can help us to understand not only the benefits, but how to properly consume the VACIA Detox Tea. As you've seen, being able to mix the sachet into this water bottle, just shake it, a 16-ounce water bottle. It's a bland, clean taste. It doesn't really taste like anything, but all you need is one sachet. And mixing this with room temp water, not to drink it on an empty stomach. Of course, that can cause other issues as far as cramping and all other things that make it not be a good experience for you. So it is suggested that you take this about 30 minutes before or like an hour or so after your heaviest meal. Now, me personally, I drink this while I'm eating my heaviest meal. I won't be drinking this right now. This will be later for me. And I'm going to put this in the refrigerator so it can be cold. And when I get ready to drink mine, I'm going to add some honey. I mean, some people mix it with like collagen water or coconut water. You know, you can spruce it up to however you want to get it in. The main thing is to get it in. You'll feel better. And it's an overall cleanse, not just your gut for your gut health, but your kidney, your liver, your lungs, and you'll feel so much better. So again, ladies and gentlemen, yours truly, Miss Jazzy here, just taking an opportunity to show you, as I continue to live the Tava lifestyle, that these products actually work. And I really need your testimony to help me to continue to prove that they work. And so if you have any questions, definitely hit me up. You can follow me on all social media outlets, from Facebook to YouTube to Instagram, Tava Lifestyle with Miss Jazzy. Or you can just go to my website. It's Miss Jazzy, mzjazzy.tava, T-A-V-A, tavalifestyle.com for more information. You can definitely take a look more in depth of explanations of each product that we offer. But tonight's featured product was the VACIA Detox Tea. Until next time, yours truly, Miss Jazzy, and I am out of here.
Yeah.